What up, YouTube? How you doing? We're back at it. Welcome back again. It's another episode of We're Getting It Done YouTube channel with your man, plus the barber, Mr. Health and Wellness in the barber industry and cosmetologist industry. Make sure you like, subscribe, click the link below. Please do all those things for me. I greatly appreciate it. This episode, we're revisiting something that we talked about already. Is mental health and wellness. With everything in this country, what's going on right now in the world right now with this pandemic, the coronavirus, Delta variant, and all this stuff going on, all these different variants. Ladies and gentlemen, I thought it was a perfect time to really touch back on mental health and wellness. And I thought it was a great time because the coronavirus is getting bad again in the United States, and we may be looking at another situation where we might have to deal with what we dealt with last year, in the sense of our businesses shutting down, businesses being altered, minimized, whatever you want to call it. We may have to deal with that again. So let's revisit it. Let's talk about some things that we can do to help our mental, help us get through this situation. I can talk about some things that I had to do. Let's talk about the financials about this, because there's a lot of things to talk about when we talk about this coronavirus and the effects that it could have on our mental capacity, our mental health and wellness. So let's really get into it and break it down on how we can adjust and be more prepared for it, because the first one last year we couldn't be prepared for, ladies and gentlemen. It just hit a bomb, boom, and that was it, right? We all scrambling, everybody scrambling, trying to make it happen, trying to figure out something, right? So this time we're aware that it's here, right? It's a year later, and unfortunately it's ramping up again. So we have to be prepared to possibly shut down, limit capacity, all that type stuff. So no need to get mad about it when they hit us with those restrictions and stuff, because we need to be prepared for it right now, right? We actually get a chance to be prepared for it right now. So let's talk about it as barbers, as cosmetologists. Leave some comments for me. Make sure you leave some comments. I love comments. Leave some comments for me. I'll read them. Feedback is good. Let's talk about it though, because a lot of times these things get skipped over. I know it's not the most interesting stuff, the health and wellness. You know, if I had a gossip channel, I know I get a lot more attention. But this is still very important for us in this industry. So I want to make sure it's known and talked about, even if I'm only reaching one person. So let's really get into it and make it known as to what we could possibly do to get through this situation. So if I had to go back in time to last year, I remember a lot of things that we had to do and had to deal with was our business shutting down, of course, right? But the financial things, so dealing with trying to get money, whether you're getting loans, whether you get unemployment, we had to go and juggle and try to figure out all this crazy stuff. And if you're not a computer person like myself, you really gonna be struggling unless you have a wonderful wife like I do to take care of something like that for you, right? But you gotta make sure that you are prepared for this. So that is a situation that you could be in, that you could be searching and scrambling, trying to figure out, okay, hey, do I get the PPP? Do I get the LIC? Whatever it is, whatever. Right? And this is the time to go ahead and look into it and try to figure it out now. So you're not scrambling, asking people, and they telling you the wrong stuff. And look into it now, what you may need. I can't tell you what you need. I know what I need, right? But I can't tell you what you need. I'm just trying to spark some stuff so you can start thinking about it and preparing yourself for what could possibly happen. You know what I mean? So financials, right? That was a big thing. Look into your possible ways where you can get money, loans, grants. Look into all that stuff, what your counties, what your cities offer, what they're going to give you. Look into the banks. Sometimes the banks will give you options. Look into certain businesses. The businesses will be giving out money. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, there are some celebrities that actually do good stuff, so they will give out money too, right? Magic Johnson, big up. Magic Johnson is one of them, right? So make sure that you look into these things. There's a lot of things that you do, and if you're a minority, if you're black, look into the minority things, right? There's things that you can do to find money during these times. So don't just throw your arms up and feel sorry for yourself. Try to figure out something to make it work. Because I know we lost a lot of businesses last time. We can't afford to lose any more this time. So for those still riding it out, still holding strong like myself, I'm still holding on, holding tight. Just, it's a rough ride though. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But for those still holding on, just try to hold on, and we got to ride through this one. We got to make it through this next storm, because right now it's looking like it's gonna be a storm. We was thinking it might blow over. It just got cloudy, but right now they're really sizing it like it's gonna be a storm. Hopefully it's not a hurricane. It might just be a tropical storm. Or a little blow by, summer storm. But we don't know yet. But the whole thing is to be prepared, right? Be prepared. So we got the financials locked in, right? Running over all that. Another thing we have to really tap into is the mental side of things, how we're going to mentally get through it, mentally and physically, very important. So what I did, I tried to stay busy. I was with my family. I'm outside playing, riding my bicycle in the neighborhood. Me, I like working out. I was doing that until they cut the gyms off, right? So now I have to get creative, and I have to get to my calisthenics. I'm doing my push-ups, my burpees, stuff like that. So you have to really do certain things to alleviate some of these stresses and pressures that we have on ourselves, that we also put on ourselves, right? Because we don't get prepared for things that we know is coming, right? So this is one of those things that we have to be prepared for. And some people might say, how do you get prepared for this? This is crazy. I don't understand. You're right. I ain't gonna lie to you. You're right. It's hard because this is new to us. We've been living our lives, some of us 18 years, some of us 20 something, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 some years, and might even have some 90-year-old barbers out here, cosmetologists still cranking. You know what I mean? We've been living out here, but we haven't been used to this situation. We've been used to our traditional life and it being all nice. We've been spoiled. So right now we got a little turbulence. So we got to deal with that. And the only way to deal with it is head on. We got to look it right in the eye. See you, boom, let's get it. And we got to be prepared. That's the only way to do it. So, all my barbers and cosmetologists out there that know what to do, make sure you're sharing it with your fellow barbers and cosmetologists. Share this information. It's very important to keep us alive. The barber industry, the cosmetology industry, we got to stay alive out here, especially my barbers. We out here, we really out here fading. We got to keep our industry alive. We one of the longest running industries. We got to stay in the mix. So if you have good information, share it with your fellow barber. Y'all don't have to be best friends to share good information. Y'all might be best friends after you share the information. You never know. You might make a new best friend. Make sure you share this information with each other, y'all. Please. That's what we're here for. It's competition, but we can also have fun together and make money together and have friendly competition, but also look out for each other. So that's what we need to really be doing as an industry. We need to look out for each other. So any secrets, anything you know about how to get some money, anything, we need to create a platform for that. So y'all reach out and y'all tap into any of these platforms that you have to get this information. Understood? Understand. So back to the physical side of things is think of things that you like to do. Think about when you was a kid what you like to do. Those are some of the most fun things that you could ever possibly think of. To me, one of the funnest things you did as a kid was ride a bike. And to me, if I get on my bike right now, if I put my bike out right now, I'm gonna start smiling and having fun, just like a kid. I promise you I will, because it's something about riding a bike and feeling free. Um, no, you're not on your cell phone. You really out here enjoying life, right? A lot of us forget what that even is, or even how to do it. You know what I mean? So, and sometimes it's these situations like a daggone pandemic that make you enjoy life, right? That's what I got to understand. I got to really appreciate life. And when I changed my mindset about this whole thing, after I got over, damn, my business is shut down, man, these mothers don't care about me. Once I got over that, which is hard to do, I ain't gonna hold you. It was hard to do, right? I started realizing, you know what? I'm around the people I love. I'm with my family. I'll probably never get this much time with my children and my lady, my wife again. It just won't happen. I promise it probably won't happen. So think about people who've never really had this much time with their family. And I understand some of y'all don't want to be with your family that much, but for us that do, okay, this was a good thing for us, okay? But that's what I had to do. I was like, you know what? This ain't all bad. I had to change my mindset to, you know what, this is good. I get to spend time, I get to spend like 3 months with my family that every day, all day. That's unheard of. That's unheard of. So think about it like that. Change your mindset. Sometimes thinking everything's negative can make everything negative. You understand what I'm saying? So try to change your mindset, and that'll also help with a lot of things, mental, physical side of things, because it'll help with the physical. You say, how does this relate to physical? Because if you don't change your mindset, then you may not even get to the physical, because your mind is just going to be constant negative. You're going to be wanting to work out, but your mind is going to be telling you why you're going to work out. You ain't got no job. Man, you might as well, now you might as well just sit on this couch and do nothing, you know? And your mind is powerful. Sometimes our minds will tell us stuff like that. So you got to really work on changing your mindset sometimes to get the relief that you want and that you need from life, right? So be prepared, people. Please be prepared for this coronavirus round 2, Delta variant, any other variant that sparks up. Make sure you prepare, well informed. Don't just go off of Instagram and YouTube and social media, right? Work on some things. Try to figure out, if we do shut down, once again, change your mindset. Think about what you can do during that time to make yourself better, to work on your craft and or your business, right? Because I know there's things that we can do. There's always things to do. Always. I tell my students all the time, there's always something to do. So whether you choose to do it or not, that's something different. But there's always something to do, especially for an entrepreneur or anybody business minded. There's always something to do. So the job's never done, right? So think of what you can do during this time. If we shut down, right? I'll take myself for example. Last year we shut down, 2020. I'm pacing, man. I don't know what to do with myself. Right? I never have this much time on my hands. I'm always at the barber school, barber shop, right? Doing my thing. So I'm at the house pacing. What I do? What I do? Hey, all right, I'm gonna go for a run. I run. I'm starting running. I bought some shoes. Started running. Working out, doing all this stuff, riding my bike, feeling great. At nighttime, what do I do? Right? I discovered you guys. I discovered YouTube. It was a beautiful relationship. I started it. I tried it out. I was like, this ain't that bad. And I'm gonna give props where props is due. I'm gonna give props where props is due. The real reason why I tried it out during 2020. We did some videos. It was whatever. I don't know. We wasn't all the way in, but I liked it. I liked what we was doing. It was giving me something to do. It was constructive. It was fun, and that's how it kind of sparked off. But the person that really made me say, you know what? Let me just try this joint out. is Big Gip from the Goody Mob. I seen the video he had. It was funny, man. He was talking about, shoot, you might as well, basically. He was just like, you might as well try it. He's like, if you ain't with YouTube, Instagram, he was talking about all the social media, man. He's like, you might as well just try it, give it a shot. The worst could happen is you just don't blow up, right? For real, this is fun for me. So even if I don't blow up, this is still therapeutic, right? That's what this is about. It's therapeutic. It's good for my mental. It's good for my physical because it relaxes me, right? I'm relaxed, right? This is fun. So I'm in front of a camera, recording videos that help people. That makes me feel good. You know what I mean? So that's how this started last year. We played with it, we toyed with it, revisited now. We back in 2021 and we doing it. You know what I mean? So you never know where you're going to find relief, you know? So that's what you should try to be thinking about as well, you know? Okay, if I do shut down, what am I going to do? You know, what can I do? What have I been wanting to do? Now I can do because I got time. You know what I mean? So think about it. Change that mindset into positivity. You understand what I'm saying? AKA life, AKA alkalinity. You know what I mean? If you got that negativeness, you probably got that acidity going on. You understand? So let's keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you subscribe, like, click the link below, do all the good stuff. You know what it is. Please tune in. We have other videos coming. We got street interviews coming. We have other interviews. We got water follow-ups. We got all types of stuff. I got a new alkaline water I'm drinking right now. I'm gonna have to test it to see how alkaline it really is, but I am drinking it. Right? It says it's 9.5. You know what I mean? But stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We got a lot more to come. We are on the come up. We're Getting It Done YouTube channel. My name is Plus, the Barber, Mr. Health and Wellness. Stay tuned. Like it. Over and out. Thank you.